Hey guys, Jamiy today on Roblox. We're playing some more Loomian Legacy, as you can see on the screen, and as you can see as well, we have our Tiklipse. So this is the Tiklipse set I'm going to run. I was mostly wanting the defensive set and also the PvP guys, and it looks like this is the set that most people are running right now. Surprisingly, no melee defense though. Then again, we have got quite a lot of things in the metagame that are running a lot of melee defense, so I guess it's fine to run range defense on Tiklipse, but yeah. Anyway, I'll get into those in a second, but obviously, if you want to see more Loomian Legacy, also let me know by smashing like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel a lot. Anyway, so go ahead and bring this. So if there's any like Desperados, I can actually use quite a few things like try and get them to come into it. I will definitely bring this. And then we'll just bring this for the Sedimaz. I think that's actually it. Okay, nice. Looks like a pretty good team. I'm gonna lead with the Zulong Glow just for a Discus leads. Nice. I should be able to one-shot this. He probably will swap out low. But anyway, then let's get straight into the set then. So I'm gonna pop on the screen as well. I was actually thinking that a robust smart set would have been better, but probably not. People are running nimble and 56 in speed. That will let you just outspeed a nimble smart Eruptidon. Eruptidon apparently like completely nukes Tiklipse, so we're just trying to like deal with that. Some people run Eruptidon. I've ran it a little bit. It nukes a lot. Also then we just have try and make its range defense just as tanky as possible. We've also like just 4 in the energy because we're not really going to use it anywhere else. And then the rest into the range attack just so we can at least hit pretty hard. So there's that. Anyway, I'm going to click Elemental Burst. So that's basically the idea of it, is just to outspeed Eruptidon and then tank as much as possible. That's really it. That's all I can really say about it. You don't really need it, I guess, to do anything else. Also, I'm running the Health Amulet. For Muslin, I have also Scapegoat. Scapegoat and Health Amulet are great. They work in sync really well. Obviously, you get your health back. Also with Scapegoat, Dice Burst just to set up your range attack, and then also you got Gloominous Roar, which is a light and a dark type. It's a dual type move, and Raging Howl, which also is just mostly for plants, because yeah, Tiklipse did get a little bit of a nerf, but Tiklipse is still really good with the ability to obviously absorb a lot of moves. Just gonna swap out into Chartika here. There's no reason to stay in there. So there's that. Also, should I actually mention, we got merch now on Roblox, yay! I got Blue to make us some, so I've got a white and a black version of the heck here, like in the Supreme box. We're looking at some more designs, but I thought this would be like the easiest one to just quickly get, but it is in the group, if you want to go get it, I guess. People have been asking for Roblox merch, okay, so I decided, hey, it's about time. Anyway then, all on that low, for the Tiklipse, it's mostly like bulky, and also you can scapegoat and set up, and then try and go for sweeps or whatever you want to do, I guess. Other than that low, what you can do is that, since now you can like tank really good melee range defense even. The melee defense is fairly low, but like I said, a lot of my teams, like I have Loomian, which is invested into melee defense. Chartika is also invested into melee defense, so I don't need to worry about that, more or less, but Tiklipse did get a slight nerf, obviously, with the new lights now can't touch plant types because plant is now immune to them. So Gloominous Roar did get a little bit of a nerf, but Tiklipse is still really good. Definitely would advise it. I mean, especially for like stuff like my team, I'm fairly weak to Obsidian and Vesperatu, and this Tiklipse just completely gets rid of that weakness for me. I get to easily deal with Obsidian, but I probably shouldn't swap into it. I think Loomian is a better swap here. Then I can go for the Flash and Flee potentially. But he might just go straight into the, there's a Mega Trump actually. Could have got a speed booster on my Tiklipse. Kind of upset that I didn't do that, but anyway. We could just go for the Flash and Flee here. But I think he's got the Florent, and I think that's what he's going to go into. We can take another hit, so we might as well just click Sleet Shot, just to see if it's the Florent. Most Florents do run melee defense bulk, I believe, so he should be able to hit fairly hard if he does swap into it. But Flash and Flee would be good anyway. He shouldn't be able to one-shot me, so even if he stays in, might get the speed drop, and I'll just dip out the next turn to my Tiklipse if he goes for another Mega Chomp. So yeah, all in that low, I'm trying to think if I've missed anything. I guess we could go for counters for Tiklipse. It's basically every like plant type. Chartiki's does decent against it. It's difficult, but I think Chartiki will eventually take it down. Also, Florence is a pretty good one. It can hit it super effective with the bug typing. Other than that, we have Gastro completely walls it. Basically, the plant types just completely wall it now, and it has to worry about the bugs, so obviously it's got to worry about Terrafly. Again, we have no really melee defense investments that much, so it's going to do a lot of damage. But actually, I can just go for Sleet Shot, and that should KO it here. So obviously there's that. There's Swaldra now. Swaldra's running quite a lot of bulk, and can come in, just tank hits from the Tiklipse, and then just beat it. I think mine specifically is like mostly trying to take out Tiklipse. So it's got a lot more than it did before to have to deal with, and a lot more like checks and counters. But even with that being said, it still has one of the best abilities in the game, if not probably the best ability I forgot what it's called. I think the original name was called Black Hole. I can't remember what it actually is though. So yeah, you'll probably realize that if I forget what a ability or a move is, I usually call it by its like beta name that I just gave it until T-Brads gave it the actual name, because I'm terrible at naming stuff, so I'll just like basically just name it whatever, and hopefully it's good. So yeah, it is called Total Eclipse. When struck by a light or a dark, so basically you're immune to 2 types. Oh wait, you're a light type, you're also immune to spirit, so you're actually immune to 3, but if you get hit by one of those 2, you get extra speed, which Tiklipse's speed isn't anything to scoff at. It's fairly decent, but you don't really need to invest that much. But obviously, as you can see, we've got really good bulk, and we can hit pretty hard. If we get a speed boost, I mean, dang, we're just basically gonna like sweep the game if the opponent's team lets us, basically. We don't exactly have to swap out here, to be honest. I will go for the Flash and Flee low, because he should outspeed us. He actually goes for the Hypnotize. Fairly smart. We don't exactly need to worry about the Dusket low. I can still go into the Urusol. If I can wake up, that'll be great. He can't really one-shot me. I'm just going to keep going for the Flash and Flee. Although, like I said, I am more melee defensive investments, not range defense investment on my Loomian army. So he predicted me to swap out. Bruh, you're breaking the gentleman's agreement. I'm about to kick you, man. I wish I had the kick abilities. Man. I'm just gonna go for the Flash and Flare. I don't really care exactly what he does. So yeah, but if I wake up, I take a hit, then I Flash and Flee into my Urusol and just go for the Shadow Sprint. I guess I could actually go for the Chase Down Predict in the swap out, but can't really risk it with the Dusket since it might have a, an Oppress or something. Spectral Burst that might hit me really hard, so I gotta try to deal with it. So yeah, but all in that low, Tiklipse is really good against a lot of things. I think Urusol can actually beat certain Tiklipses. Again, I'm not really invested in melee defense on it, so it probably can deal with it under certain situations. Obviously, if the Tiklipse is full health and the Urusol's full health, I would probably say that the Urusol probably wins that. So I gotta be pretty careful about that, actually. Ooh, go into the Sedimars. That's actually interesting. I should actually wake up this turn, so I think I just click Maroon, honestly, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, woke up, and I outspeed it, actually. And Maroon should KO. I don't know why you did that, but oh well, I'm not complaining. So yeah, but it's really, really strong now. So like I said, I can deal with Obsidian, this specific set. That's the reason why it's got that. I was trying to actually think why it has 200 range defense. It actually takes 4 Zulong hits that are Thunder Strikes, I believe. I'll have to flash it on screen, I always forget. But specifically, actually I probably should have clicked Flash and Flee, but whatever. If I go into my Tiklipse here, he's probably going to go for Thunder Strike. We'll see that I should be able to take quite a lot of them. Yeah, there's that. I get my Health Amulet. It's like a 4-shot, so it deals with Zulong really well. Since people are still using Zulong, even though it's not really that good, I wouldn't really advise Zulong. I am in the process of probably giving it a small buff, I guess, to Ancient Roar and Storm Summon. I feel like the energy is really, really high, especially in competitive play when also they're going to be like set to level 50s. I think it's just a little bit too high. I think like 50-ish is fine for it. Maybe a tad lower, we'll see. But we're going to try and change it to another value a little bit smaller. The reason why we increased obviously was because very early game it was just busted. It was the fastest thing in the game and nothing could really deal with it. Now we're late in the game, more things can actually deal with it, and we have like one Loomian that is actually faster than it now, so I think that's pretty good. I'm actually going to predict the swap out. I'm going to go for a Day's Burst. Nope. Actually, Ancient Roar, that's fine. That is fine. Into what, I would guess the Florent. I can actually deal with the Florent because also I have Raging Howl. I guess we'll see. I'm going to get a health amulet boost anywhere low still, so that is fine. So yeah, this Tiklipse is really, really good for especially what people are using right now. Into the Obsidian, I don't exactly know why, but I'm fine with that. I could, again, I'm not investing in melee defense, so I gotta be very careful, but we'll go for the Luminous Raw. He might be baiting me here, I guess, into going to Florent, but I don't understand why he would do that. I guess to waste energy, but I don't really see the point in it. Yeah, the Obsidian just lives, so that Ancient Raw did save his Obsidian there. That is an alright amount. I mean, nothing really to, like, say anything bad about. We'll just go for a Luminous Roar again. If he does swap out, we can just swap out. It doesn't really matter if he goes into Florent, it's low health. It can't exactly do anything. So there's the Obsidian down. Still, it didn't exactly do that much damage, so I'm happy about that. Running Mega Chomp Earthquake though, interesting, I like that. I like that. Into the Dusket again, we're actually going to go into the, he's going to press to sleep again, I would assume. So we'll go into the Luminous Armor here again. I'm just basically hoping he hasn't got Dark Surge. It looks like he hasn't. It looks like he's got Hypnotize, which he does again, and he gets it, unfortunately. I would expect either Rejuvenate or Peace of Mind. Surprisingly, I haven't seen him use one of them yet. Brainwash is actually his 4th move, which is very surprising that you don't have Flabbergast, but interesting. Interesting, I'll just flash another again though. I really need to pee. It's like 3 AM. I'll be going to bed after this. I'm gonna like trying to render and I'll probably just go to bed and peace, but I need to pee really bad. I really need to pee. Come on man, just make a move. Brainwash, that's fine. Surprisingly, oh, he can't even go for Oppress or Spectral Burst, I'm immune to it, so that's really good for me. Okay, I should wake up this turn. Obviously, he can't hypnotize me back to sleep because I'm going to wake up after he uses a move, so it's pretty good in this situation. But yeah, I got actually pretty lucky that he doesn't have the Dark Surge, which is pretty good on Dusket. Don't exactly know if it's worth running low now with Flabbergast. I guess if you're in like Peace of Mind 3 moves, it's probably worth, or if you're running... if you are running Hypnotize, I guess right now you don't exactly need Peace of Mind, but people might start running Peace of Minds once the sleep changes happen, which also, when you go to sleep, when you take 1/4 of your health, you wake up instantly. It's just trying to like nerf the Hypnotize ability really, rather than implementing more rules that people have to follow. I think T-Bread says it's probably just better overall just to like do it so... just change the function of it, just make it, just nerf it a little bit, where it's still usable. Also, if you put something to sleep, you have like free range just to set up as much as you want, which I still think is amazing. So I still think it's going to be really, really usable. It's just like trying to deal with it rather than trying to implement more rules so people would have to like fully know. So yeah, I think it is definitely a better way to deal with it low. So yeah, that's the reason why we are changing it low. Just like trying kind of nerf it, because right now it is kind of busted, especially on like certain things. Anyway, I guess I'm just gonna go for Luminous Roar again. I don't exactly see why not. I think he still has Florent actually. I'm gonna go for a rest, predicting the Ancient Roar. Oh wait, he can go for the Ancient Roar, can he? Because he's out of energy. Well, he's out of energy this time. That did a lot more, plus I'm dumb. I should have attacked him there, but whatever. No? Did I take out the Florent? Am I being dumb? Did I already take it out? I don't remember. Because waiting this turn, what means I get it to KO the Zulong. So see you later, man. See you later, man. Okay, there's the Zulong down, and I guess we'll see. Also, I actually completely forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you want me to see use next. Oh, this is gonna suck. Well, I got a Luminous Roar again, so yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you specifically want me to use next. Some Loomians that I've been getting requests a lot is like Florant, Valkyrie. I think people want me to use Himber now as well. I personally would like to check that one out for myself as well. Other than that, I'm trying to actually think. Trying to think. I think it's mostly just those 3, and maybe a little bit of Serenite, but not that many. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what Loomian you would like me to see, or what Loomian you guys would like to see next. I don't really mind what I check out, because also I'm going to eventually try and get one of every Loomian just to use in PvP whenever I just feel like using a certain Loomian, so eventually I will get through all of them, but I want to see what people want to see first, and then also I'll do it. I do want to do a couple more starters though. I've only done Zulong and Luminami, and also just recently Tatab. I would like to see more starters. Valkyrie's a pretty good one. Also, like I said, Himber. Serenite's like hit or miss right now also, with the fact that there's more fire types, Chaotiki, for like another melee tank and range, I guess. Then obviously on top of that we have Krakalo being a really good all-around tank now. And then we have a Rupdon being a nuke, and Nikazuna being a nuke. It's kind of hard for Serenite to like kind of fit in there. And the last one is... what am I missing? We got the water fire group plant combo. Oh, Vesperatu. I guess actually I've seen quite a few Vesperatus around as well, actually thinking about it. So let me know in the comments. Like I said, I don't really mind which ones people want to do first. Obviously if they are secret abilities I gotta like grind a little bit for them, but it's not really that much of a problem since I do now have my alt account. I'll actually show you as well. Some people did ask how am I grinding on 2 accounts at once. I will quickly show you right now. So basically on this screen behind this, I'm using the Roblox one on Windows. Like I'm using it on online. It's like the one that I use on like Google Chrome. But if you have like a computer, you can download the Microsoft version, and you can actually play on the second account. So also got my Jamiy account, and I can press play and actually play on this as well at the same time, which also is really, really good, especially when I'm trying to rally stuff and trying to play other games at the same time. It just lets me do that. I want to go for Luminous Rod, just hoping that he misses. I'm gonna try it. He hasn't missed one yet. He still hasn't missed one. It's a 75% accuracy move, but I think is it like what? 5 of them, I think. Also, I also have a blocked nose now for some reason. Brainwash. That didn't do much. Oh yeah, you can't even hit me with a spirit type move. Why are you putting me to sleep, mate? I'm gonna heal more up. Just let me take you out already, please. Just let me take you out. Brainwash. Yay. Okay, 19 health. Okay, 119. I think he's doing like 2 damage to me every turn. We're gonna be here all day, man. We're gonna be here all day. You still can take it. It's not Spectral Burst he's using. I'm just gonna go into your soul. I'm tired of him just spamming this move. Stop putting me to sleep, bruv. You're not gonna win. This is your last Loomian. Bye-bye. Bye-boy. I think that actually was just 1 battle. I don't think I've done 2. I think this was the first battle, so yeah, and it's like almost 20 minutes of him just basically stalling me. Kinda sucks. Anyway, Lo, I was gonna do another battle, but because of how long that one took me, and some people are like some of the videos are getting like fairly long. A lot of the videos are like 25 to like 30 minutes or more. So I think for this one I'm gonna leave it off here. Like fairly not too long, but like fairly short. So there we are. And so, but at least I got around all of the Tiklipse stuff and like basically what you do for it. If Zulong really wasn't around, I could probably see people dropping a lot of this range defense and like piling it into like more range attack or more melee defense. But people just really like Zulong. I mean, I understand it. Zulong's a really cool looking Loomian and it's really easy to use, but it's not as good as it once was. I will admit it. I love Zulong. It's my favorite Loomian. It does help me win a couple of battles, but that's all it really is. It's not one of the best Loomians anymore. It's like one of the I guess it's a little bit better than average, but it's kind of like fell off a little bit. I just use it because I love it a lot, and like I said, it does help me in certain situations, but not that much of the time, especially in 2v2s. Every time that usually when I bring Zulong, it usually ends up costing me the game, or I end up doing a dumb play with it, because also it does cost a lot of energy to use its moves. So yeah, I don't really know. I feel like people are just using Zulong because, like I said, it's just really easy to use, and a lot of people still use them. So also they're gonna think, oh, since other people are using them, also it's gonna be one of the best Loomians. I'm gonna use it as well, but I will still continue to use Zulong a lot. I like Zulong, obviously. Oh, actually, I completely forgot. Eliguano is actually another one that people requested quite a bit. So if I do get Eliguana, I might have to swap it out with this. I guess Eliguana and Tiklipse's roles right now are kind of pretty similar. They're kind of like Zulong killers. Especially like I said, the Tiklipse set tanks for Thunder Strikes, which is great, by the way. Didn't really have anything to really deal with Zulong, honestly, before this, except for Chartika. I was trying to chip it away, I guess, with like Avatros and then just finish it off with Urosol or something like that. Didn't really have that many answers for it, aside from like just chipping it away and just hoping to get lucky with it, really. Thinking about low, that's actually really good, and Eliguana is a pretty good one as well. Especially in doubles. Lungnam is like kind of killing it with the lightning rod. So yeah, pretty good. So I'm gonna leave off there, low. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.